Robinson sets the screen. The three. And Patrick Wells with the three.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
Down low. Here's Fresh. Davidson pulls it in. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's MP on the outside. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Eric Fisher. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And now Wells. 8 points for him.
Right here. Come around.
Robinson sets the screen. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Dynasty ahead, running away with it, and will return right after this break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. The Wolfpack with the ball, and in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Shot on the wing. And it's MP missing.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Wells outside. There's the three. The Dynasty grab the miss.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Stopper misses. And now the Dynasty with it. Count that one.
A play like that shows you how advanced Ruan's understanding of the game is. He found the open man with no problem.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair. I mean, look, Wells is not that tall. Stands 5'7", but he plays a lot bigger than he is, and he can score inside. He's just got so much belief in his ability.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. MP up top, guarded by Wells. MP with the bucket.
Well, MP's coaches want him to look for that kind of shot more. You don't hear that about most five-star recruits.
Wells outside. Pass to James. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
MP up top, guarded by Wells. Outside, Timmerman. Pass to James. Over MP. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Goes up at the elbow. Good on the jump shot.
Oh, MP, you just can't let him get loose in the mid-range because he can do damage from there.
Here's Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now Wells. 10 points for him.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
And I think it's made a really big difference in this game. They've done great work on the boards.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Another miss by Wells.
He's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and yet he still continues to fire away. He's got to tone it down. The lead just keeps increasing, attempting to put this one away.
And the D has to be frustrated at this point.
Gets the three to fall.
Saying, right back at you. Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. To the inside. And Wells gets it to go.
Well, Timmerman is no floor general, but he's not going to miss an open teammate.
MP outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now Wells. 15 points in the game.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
MP outside. The bank shot, no good. The Wolfpack with the ball. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Now here's MP. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Dynasty. MP. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. From beyond the arc. And Robinson pulls it down. Outside, Timmerman. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now Wells. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
Oh, wow, that took some guts from Wells to finish that bucket inside.
And here's MP on the outside. That shot off the mark. Now here's Timmerman. Now covered by MP. Outside Stauffer. Over Cobb. Stauffer misses. They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
On target from long range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Robinson sets the screen. And Patrick Wells outside. Davidson pulls it in. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. From past the arc. And the Dynasty another three.
And MP has a good feel for when he should look to score. These are the shots you want him taking.
Inside, Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range. And the Wolfpack with possession. And Patrick Wells outside. Drains the triple. No doubt about it. Wells has been lights out with his scoring here tonight, hitting the 30-point mark. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Wells, no good. And here it's the Dynasty. And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty, another three.
Nice job there by Dillard.